Would you ever have predicted, even after wrapping the first season or the second season of that, new, like getting sort of early feedback, could you have ever predicted the kind of behemoth that's sort of become?
No, never in a million years. We thought just like, it's just kind of like this smart ass theater of the absurd. When it started off, none of us could have ever imagined was, got that large. I don't know how many countries it's in and this and that. And it's inspired a lot of other shows, which I won't mention. And yeah, I mean, we're all very proud of it and very happy and very thrilled with its success.
Yeah. Hello, welcome. We are in Deadline Zurich Summit Studio. I'm delighted for our first guest to be Whitney Sudler-Smith, filmmaker, auteur.
Yes, exactly.
Creator of Southern Charm, founder of Vainglorious Productions. Thanks for being with us here today, Whitney.
Thank you so much. It's a great honor to be here with you in Zurich and Deadline Studios.
We love having you here.
I
So
know.
you have quite a few things that you're up to at the moment, some new projects that I know you wanted to tell us about.
So funny you should ask. Directing and writing this film. It's going to be amazing. It's called New Rose. I guess you could say it's American Psycho meets Love Island.
Ooh.
Yeah. And being produced by Nick Shoemaker, Anonymous Content, Lars Sylvest of Thank You Studios, who did Ferrari and The Gentleman and so forth. And we hope to start principal photography in the spring. But it's a crazy movie.
Did you write it?
I did.
And can you tell us a little bit more, like beyond,
Well,
you've given us a little snippet, but
Just,
what are we?
I mean, just elevator pitch, I guess. This character gets humiliated on national TV in some kind of like rose ceremony or fire pit. And he goes and joins the Ukrainian army, where he becomes a drone operator and kills like 300 Russians. And then he's repatriated back into society. He has a thirst for killing. And anyway, some reality producers come calling and want him to come back on like an all-stars reunion show in this remote island. You can kind of assume what happens after that.
It sounds incredible. It sounds really, really cool.
Thank you. It's going to be epic.
And you're
Yeah.
looking to shoot that early next year.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. It's kind of an homage to one of my favorite films, Man Bites Dog.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
anyway, so that's fun and working on that. And then, yeah.
You have another project as well that you mentioned to me called Family Office.
Yes,
What's that one about? And when can we expect to see wheels moving on that?
that's right. And we're shooting the pilot sooner than later. And the story is basically it takes the piss out of young London high society. It's scripted. And I think the pitch is it's Gossip Girl and ketamine. But these Russian oligarchs take over this kind of august family office to launder money. And all kinds of shenanigans happen. But it's a comedy.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of fun. And be shooting in London.
Fantastic.
So, yeah, excited
And
about that.
when do you think that's likely to go?
We're hoping next month, but you just never know.
Great.
Anyway,
How's-
it's all ducks are
In a row for that.
in a row for that. Yeah,
Great.
Yeah, so, which is cool.
Well, I want to ask you, you've gone off and done things on your own, and you're a writer and a creator, and you have a long history of it, and the things that, in the last decade, you are also known for being the creator of a little show called Southern Charm, which you feature on at the beginning, and then now you kind of dip in and out. But I know you are the creator behind that, and that show has gone, 11 seasons now?
Got 11 seasons.
That's unbelievable. Could you ever have imagined?
No, I wasn't supposed to be on it either.
Were you not?
No, and they were like, "We want you and your mom." Mom, who's like, inarguably the star of this thing. I don't know why they want us on. And I was like, yeah, sure, sounds good. I never watched Bravo or anything, and I was like, how bad could it be? But no, it's been good. It's 11 seasons, and to the testament of Bravo and Haymaker, who produces it, it's longevity especially for any show. I mean, we're up there with like Gunsmoke and and other things. I mean, 11 seasons is
It's incredible.
long done. It spawned all these spin-offs and more that are coming.
Well, it's definitely, people know it for sure in the UK, which is where I'm based. And
It's
I'm
amazing.
not
It's
sure.
on. Yeah, I get recognized there
I
somewhat
see.
infrequently.
I'm wondering if you're allowed to tell us a little bit about this project that you're also working on with someone from that show, because a friend of mine a few months ago said they'd seen you and this particular character from Southern Charm on the streets of London. And I know you're up to something, but too early to mention this, or can
A
you
little too
give a.
early. Yeah,
Okay,
he is a marquee talent of,
I would say so.
and it's kind of an adventure show
Yep.
in the vein of kind of Anthony Bourdain's No Reservations, mixed in with the movie The Trip, Steve Coogan,
Of
like
course.
that. Throwing a little the with Nail and Die. Not seen this movie, watch it. Arguably one of the greatest
incredible.
movies of all time.
Yes.
But yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's digital,
Okay.
and it's kind of a series, and we're really excited about it. And we think now it's kind of the dawn. I saw your panel earlier, where kind of it's this new age now, where you know, direct democracy. You
Yeah.
circumvent the studios and everything else, and go do your own thing without any intervention.
With YouTube, you mean specific? Is that what you're?
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
yeah, it's a series, and it's a lot of fun.
Oh,
We
that's great.
shot a lot. We're still shooting, and it'll be announced soon, sooner than later. But that will be epic as well.
Great.
Yeah,
Great.
there's some funny stuff.
What do you think for you, as an indie kind of filmmaker and creator?
Hmm.
I mean, you've been here at the summit today, and we've done a whole bunch of panels so
Yes.
far. We're about halfway. They were about halfway through the day down there.
You've been amazing, by the
Oh,
way.
thanks. Well,
You're really good up there.
you're very kind, but it's we're talking about new subjects like YouTube and AI and
Yeah.
well, not new subjects, but relatively new considering the kind of length of the age of the film industry.
Hmm.
I'm curious, it's very challenged. There's a lot of people downstairs talking about the challenges in the business post-COVID, post-strikes.
Right.
For you, what's directly impacted you in terms of being a creator? Like, what have been the biggest challenges for you, and how have you kind of had to pivot accordingly to kind of, creating material?
I mean, I've been in this business a long time. I started off screenwriting, and I was rewriting action scripts for the producer, this and that. And there was a writer's strike in 1998, where basically I've been doing fairly well, and just floor just dropped, right? And then took years to recover, kind of clawed my way back in the middle. And you just use these kind of rises and falls, and you just kind of roll with it. You kind of find your niche. For a while, fairly successful selling kind of unscripted shows. Then that kind of floor dropped out of that. I don't know. It's you just kind of have to roll with it.
It's a good motto, Whitney. I think we all need to live by that.
Really? Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, no, it's a tough time. But I think it's coming back. I think more people buy more shows, but conversely, people are taking a lot less risk.
Yes.
The not only unscripted, but also scripted and everything else, it's very risk adverse. And you kind of have to deliver everything on a platter with a kind of hopefully, we'll have a high success rate. I mean, you can't really anticipate these things, but it is difficult time for sure. I'll say risk adverse is probably the operative
Yeah.
phrase.
Yeah.
Would you agree?
I completely agree. Yeah. I think that's a big problem at the moment.
And that sucks. And anyway,
Well,
and like my show Family Office was difficult to come through. They come in incarnations, and it's fairly risque, the show. And it's very dark humor, and it's very kind of outrageous and offensive in some ways, which I am. But so people get it, they get it, and it's like, wow, this is fucking funny. And why is this not out there? Well, people might get offended, but big fucking deal. But you do it, and I believe in it, and I think it's gonna, it is happening. So it's just perseverance. That's one thing. I've been working this industry a long time in various kind of incarnations, and that's one thing I've noticed working in film, scripted, unscripted, whatever, TV. You just gotta stick it out.
yeah.
At some point, you hope the cream floats
Rises to
amongst
the
other
top.
things, but but the cream always floats to the top.
Yeah. Well, can't wait to see all the new show, the new series, the new movie. Lots to look forward to. Thanks for stopping by our studio.
Lots of exciting
today.
stuff. Thank you very much, and I want to thank you, Deadline, and Zurich, and the Summit, and everything. This is exciting times.
Thanks, Whitney.
Yeah,
Good
thank
to see
you.
you.